On tonight's new series of the Huntsman, he in Harford is setting up to head off on his travels across Europe. Armed with his trusty Stirling Predator and the amazing Isuzu D-Max Huntsman, he's heading off to Hungary on the hunt for Roebucks. Hungary is a favourite hunting destination for us here at Team Wild. And Ian, myself and Wildy have all enjoyed successful trips to the beautiful Eastern European country. On our travels, we've harvested some beautiful game, including wild boar, red stags, fallow, and of course, roebucks. We've also made plenty of friends along the way, and we've learned a great deal about stalking from the master himself, Zoltan. Hungary is one of Ian Harford's favourite destinations, and he's pretty excited to get back on the road and head to his home away from home.
Next week, I'm going to Hungary, and I'm after wild boar and roebuck. Now right here, I've got my Stirling Predator 300 Win Mag. This is a phenomenal piece of precision engineering, but as you can see, it's looking a little bare. In fact, I'm really not kitted up for this trip just yet. So where better to come than my good friends at Highland Outdoors, who are going to help kit me out and the rifle. So as you can see, great bit of kit, but looking a little naked at the moment.
Yes, very much so.
What do you have that could really finish this off?
Yeah, well, I mean, like we do a range of scopes, but probably one that I would recommend would be, you know, with the type of shooting you're going to be doing. We've got our Nikko Stirling diamond scope. This is a 30mm tube, illuminated reticle, low profile turrets. So, and what that means is easy to adjust. One of those scopes though, you don't have to adjust the parallax on it. It's all set, so it's ideal for hunting, particularly in Europe. That was originally developed for the European market.
Yeah, it's in this nice compact chassis as well. 312 magnification, 56mm objective lens.
A lot of light transmission.
We're going to be shooting in the morning very early and then late in the afternoons.
What you'd also need to add that, obviously you're going to be putting set of mounts on that. So we do the Weaver mounts, that will fit straight on your rifle there. You've got your one-piece Picatinny base on that, which is got to be a nice strong unit that goes with that.
So that's lightweight, but this is pretty heavy.
Yeah, it is pretty heavy. Obviously, if you're out there in the field, you're going to have something to hold that with. You don't want to be lugging around everywhere. So we do a range of excellent slings from the Allen company. So this is one of the quick detachable slings, come with the swivels included with it, and Realtree Xtra camo, which is a big tick in the box. So when you kill something, it depends on what you want to do with it, but most people will get there and want to basically field dress it. We do a range of SOG knives, and this is the new the revolver seal, which is designed, basically that you can use it as a basic skinner or gutter. You've got this feature on it which basically then spins it around, and you can use that for your boning.
In Hungary at this time of the year, it's very, very hot.
Yep.
It can be showery at times, but in the evenings it can get quite chilly.
Cool, yeah,
what have you got for an active, athletic, enthusiastic hunter that's going to keep me dry, comfortable, but also concealed?
You've got the new, you've got the Mallard jacket here, which comes with a nice lightweight, fully waterproof material. So it's got a full length zip on it, a lot of features on it, nice large pockets, and being that it's not too heavy, you can roll it down, put it in your trooper backpack, and you can stand out in the rain for a long time in this, you will not get wet.
So actually, if this doesn't work, it's all down to me.
It's all down to you, which it always is.
Okay, well John, well thank you very much for kitting us out. Yeah. We're now going to head over to the range, get the scope set up, get myself fitted up in the gear and see how it's shooting. John, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So, we've been to Highland Outdoors. We've got our snazzy new Nikko diamond illuminated scope. Got the right size rings. And we've got my Stiller Predator. Now all we need to do is hook the two things together. So this is kind of exactly what I was looking for. About an inch high at 100 yards. One, two, obviously I kind of snatched that third one a little bit. Elbows on the hard ground up on the hill up there. But the third shot, as you can see here, grouping within an inch. This rifle will do close to half an inch or clover leaf when it's not in the hands of a moron like me. But as you can see, it's consistent enough for me. Hopefully we're going to be taking shots within 100 yards, but if not, this rifle's more than capable of 300, 400 yard plus shots once I've got my aim point. So very happy with that. Now all we need to do is get out to Hungary and see if we can find some animals.
Ian heads onto the tarmac in the Huntsman and it's all systems go for a European road trip. Cutting through the English countryside first, then it's onto motorways, across onto the continent, and through Europe. Hungary is a landlocked country in Eastern Europe, but boasts Europe's biggest lake, Lake Balaton. This former member of the Ottoman Empire and later the Austro-Hungarian Empire is filled with beautiful architecture that spans the centuries and tells its own story about the history of Hungary. Outside of the beautiful Hungarian towns and cities, there's a wealth of rolling hills, beautiful agricultural land, and plenty of areas rich with game and ideal for hunting. No wonder Hungary is a hunter's ideal location. Armed with the right tools for the job, Mr. Harford is keen to get out and enjoy the hunting wonders of his second home. The Huntsman has made the journey a breeze and the gun draws have ensured everything has arrived in one piece. Ian gets his gear together and catches up with his good friends at Wonderheart.
I think they think my gun is too big. Is that okay? Big bang. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. These big, strong Hungarian hunters, eh? Can't pick up a little rifle built by Mike Norris, made of girders.
With so much land to cover, they head out on the Huntsman and spot the game. It's spring here and there's game everywhere. A short drive around this area of woodland and there's plenty grazing on the rich Hungarian grass. Ian and his guide Robbie get ready to stalk into a small group of roe on the other side of the tree line. They creep in, using the trees as cover. But the Roe aren't hanging around.
That's the way it works sometimes. You have a good wander around, suddenly you see the antlers sticking up, but they just don't want to stand still for you. No worries, man.
The guards continue on foot and glass the surrounding countryside. A high seat offers a chance to stop a little and wait. The game of moving here, and sometimes waiting is a better option than walking. Ian spotted some movement in the bushes. The faintest movement in the cover, and he's on it like a hawk.
Straight down there, fading on that bush. Yeah, should come back out now.
Ian readies himself, and a good clean shot ensures that the roe is down.
Now that was intense. Now, we put a lot of time in this afternoon. This is an absolutely fabulous estate. It's my first time here, so getting a good feel for the area, the vegetation, the lie of the land. There's some beautiful terracing out here, obviously from previous agricultural days. But the game here is rich and plentiful. This is absolutely perfect conditions for growing massive deer. And now I see the teeny weeny little roebuck. He just gave me enough time. He came across me. I kind of lost him in the bushes. He fed for a little while. 65 yards, probably a little bit too much bullet with a 300 Win Mag. But he went straight down, so let's go and have a look and see what we found.
Ian heads in to find his quarry. He's dropped on the spot, so finding it won't be an issue.
Okay, so what you've got here is a slightly abnormal buck, quite small in the body, as you can see from the angle we shot him with watering on, and it's punctured his stomach. But we'll be able to wash that out. Still make for good meat. So yeah, a few hours stalking, some beautiful countryside, some phenomenal deer, and a little roebuck. So at least we've got venison for the next 3 or 4 days. Let's get him out there.
Hungary never fails to deliver and always provides a quality hunt. A few hours stalking, then a short wait, and he's been offered a shot that he doesn't miss. As the guys head back towards the Huntsman on foot, a second buck presents itself. Ian gets him in his sights, his head just poking up above the long grass in the distance. It's a long way off, and Ian takes his time to find the right shot. Another good clean kill, and he drops on the spot.
That one was a little bit further, 158 yards. Looks so tiny in the scope at that distance, he's roebuck.
He heads in with his guides, and there's another beautiful Hungarian roebuck for the table.
So, within the space of, 45 minutes, got out the seat from the first buck, just heading back to get into the trucks and then head back. And then we see this, another small young buck, kind of popping its head up in about 150, 160 yards. Unfortunately, he only gave us, as you can see, a full frontal shot, but I'm pretty steady at those distances, and the 300 Win Mag we already know has penetration, so there's absolutely no shortage of venison on this trip. Really pleased with the shot, really pleased with the performance of the Nikko Stirling Diamond, illuminated, 12 mag, plenty of magnification for these sorts of distances. We haven't really been able to test its light gathering capabilities today. That'll probably happen in the morning, but so far 2 shots, 2 deer, and we're ready for a beer, I think.
As the light fades and the animals look to bed down for the night, Ian and his guides are also heading off to hit the hay. It's only day 1 of Ian's Hungarian hunting trip. and there's already 2 bucks been taken for the table. With almost a full week still to go, there should be plenty more. To find out more about the amazing Isuzu D-Max Huntsman, visit isuzuoutdoorlife.co.uk. To find out more about the amazing range of products offered by Highland Outdoors, visit highlandoutdoors.co.uk. To book your own Hungarian hunting trip of a lifetime, visit wonderheart.co.uk. Subscribe to Team Wild TV to stay up to date with our new range of shows and all the new Huntsman series.